Will it be Roman Reigns? Will it be Bobby Lashley? It's personal, it's about massive egos, and it's about who's the biggest dog in the yard.
This is my yard. I'm the guy.
Roman Reigns with a Superman punch.
The story will end with me becoming the Universal Champion.
Lashley, Reigns, power slam.
When the lights are the brightest, I am at my best.
Spear, Lashley, that's it. A kick out by Reigns. You gotta be kidding me.
Roman Reigns is just a little bump in the road because I'm going to walk over him just like I did at Extreme Rules, and then I'm going after Brock.
And now Lashley is setting up Roman Reigns. The final spear to send Lashley to Barclays Center with the beast. Superman punch. Reigns for the interception. Lashley still standing. Spear. Caught him. Reigns is going to SummerSlam. Roman Reigns gets his wish. A date with the beast Brock Lesnar.
I'm going to SummerSlam, and I'm not only taking back my Universal Championship, I'm going to whoop Brock Lesnar's ass.
And ladies and gentlemen, there is the man Roman Reigns will face at SummerSlam, the Universal Champion, the Beast, Brock Lesnar, flanked by his advocate Paul Heyman. Lesnar is in his 481st day as champion and is here live in Miami for Monday Night Raw. And we kick things off with the challenger for the Universal Championship, the big dog, Roman Reigns. The road has been rocky, but the destination has remained the same. Barclays Center, Brooklyn, New York. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship.
Gentlemen, I could not be more excited for tonight, for the next 3 weeks. Let's get it started right now. Our word of the night, anticipation. Because we've anticipated the return of Brock Lesnar for some time now, and I cannot wait to see what we have in store tonight, live from Miami.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Roman Reigns.
And ladies and gentlemen, it takes place in 3 weeks at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Sold out for the biggest event of the summer, SummerSlam, streaming live on the WWE Network, where Brock Lesnar takes on Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. Corey, a night Roman Reigns has been looking forward to since the controversial ending to the match with Brock Lesnar and the greatest Royal Rumble in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
Roman Reigns considers himself the uncrowned Universal Champion after driving Lesnar through the wall of a steel cage. Roman's feet touched first, but the referee's decision stood. Some has gone as far as to say Roman Reigns has become obsessed with Brock Lesnar and the Universal title.
Corey, he's finally getting Roman Reigns what he has been desperate for. Another shot at Brock Lesnar. The WWE Universe has been desperate to see the Universal Champion. And here tonight, we get all of it under one roof.
Every time I come down here, the energy and the noise is always so loud, so I have to give Miami a special shout out. And if we're giving shout outs, I gotta go and give Bob a shout out because I said a lot of different things about Bobby Lashley, but after going to war with him a couple times, I can honestly say I respect Bobby Lashley. And that's a lot more than I can say for Brock Lesnar because I have absolutely zero respect for that fool. The guy never shows up. He never has time to actually come to work, but oddly, he has plenty of time to show up to the UFC. He has plenty of time to walk up in that octagon, get in Daniel Cormier's face and run his mouth. But Brock is here tonight, and I guarantee you one thing, Miami. Brock will not come up in my yard, get up in my face, and run his mouth up in here.
Ladies and gentlemen, and you too, Roman Reigns, my name is Paul Heyman, and I am the advocate for the reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion, Brock Lesnar. Now, forgive me, Mr. Reigns, my client has authorized me to offer you his most profound congratulations for your victory last week over Bobby Lashley, ensuring you a title opportunity against the Beast at SummerSlam. But from my perspective, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again and expecting a different result. Which is why, sir, with all due respect, you should be in a padded cell, not in the main event for the Universal title at SummerSlam. Because you can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about spearing Brock Lesnar through the cage and that you're the uncrowned champion. But you can mark my words, Roman Reigns. This is not a prediction. This is a spoiler. At SummerSlam, Brock Lesnar is going to put down the big dog and go on to UFC and become a two-sport champion.
Just shut up, Paul. We don't care about anything you have to say. We're here to see Brock Lesnar, so bring him out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, my client, Brock Lesnar, is here right now in the American Airlines Arena in Miami, Florida. And he is sitting in the comfort of his luxurious locker room, and he will come out here when he feels like it. I'm not done yet. And if, only if, he feels like coming out here. But Roman Reigns, don't worry, because at SummerSlam, Brock Lesnar will do.
Well, what? Well, what? What's Brock gonna do, Paul, huh? What's he gonna do? Is he gonna actually show up to SummerSlam? As a matter of fact, if he actually shows up, I want you to remember this. Go ahead and write this down. If Brock Lesnar shows up to SummerSlam, I'm going to send him back to the UFC. But he's not going back as the Beast. He's going back as Roman Reigns' bitch.
Fighting words from Roman Reigns tonight, and the question here on Monday Night Raw is, will Brock, quote, feel like coming out here live tonight?
Brock has to realize with the mood that Roman's in, he's not going to step into the big dog's yard without the fight of his life.
Reigns and Lesnar will clash in 3 weeks at SummerSlam. Roman Reigns' Shield brother is Seth Rollins, a superstar who is building major momentum. The Architect, a former Intercontinental Champion, trying to get his head right before his major clash here tonight, live on Monday Night Raw. Because the Architect, the Kingslayer, Seth Rollins, will square off against Drew McIntyre. In 3 weeks, Rollins gets Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship, but tonight he must focus on McIntyre.
And after what she claims has felt like an eternity, Ronda Rousey's suspension has ended, and tonight the baddest woman on the planet will be in her friend Natalya's corner as Natalya squares off with Alicia Fox. With Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss in her corner, it has felt like a long time, but the baddest woman on the planet is in the American Airlines Arena. Rousey gets Raw once again live tonight.
Introducing first, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, Finn Balor.
Obviously I didn't, Paul. I don't watch the show, Paul. Why would I watch the show? You need to hear and see what Roman Reigns said about you. Hold on, I'll pull it up. Look at this. Look at this. Here.
Secure. Next. Button.
Just press in my code, 00741. That one right there? Yes.
Finn Balor set for action. Meanwhile, Brock Lesnar in a mood tonight. The question is, will he, quote, feel like coming out into the arena at some point?
It looked to me like Brock Lesnar felt like doing much of anything. He was reading his magazine.
Yeah, it really doesn't look like he cares about anything tonight other than just hanging out.
His opponent, from Kansas City, weighing 285 pounds, Constable Baron Corbin.
Interesting story developed here between Constable Corbin and Finn Balor. Corbin realizes that he is safe and secure because he is the eyes and ears for Commissioner Stephanie McMahon here on Monday Night Raw. More on that in just a moment. We want to tell you tonight that Monday Night Raw is presented by Sonic. Try Sonic's American Classic, an all-American dog or a chili cheese coney with tots for just $2.99.
Of course, Baron Corbin feels comfortable in his role as Constable. He's got no reason not to. It's like being the hand of the Queen. There's a certain amount of power and opportunity that comes with the role, and Corbin has embraced it fully.
But, Coach, does this give Corbin the right to straight-up torment Finn Balor for the better part of 2 months?
I'll get to that in a second, but what does it mean that Brock Lesnar is sitting backstage and he's not even watching the show? Doesn't care about the show?
not watching the show.
Well, you do it every week, Coach. You still get paid. Look at this. Corbin now powering Balor back into the corner.
Well, I mean,
and to your question, Cole, in WWE, might equals right. Corbin's achieved more power, and he's feeling confident.
And when you have perceived power in your own mind, that can allow you to become more and more dangerous. And that's exactly what Baron Corbin has become.
Yeah, but
dangerous.
Balor's dangerous as well. Remember, he beat Baron Corbin back at the pay-per-view Extreme Rules, which streamed live on the WWE Network. So Corbin was embarrassed that night.
Right, which you have to wonder, did that actually benefit Finn Balor in any way other than the winner's paycheck that night? He's found himself in the crosshairs of the Constable constantly since.
I feel like Baron Corbin is the only man that can get away with the relentless berating, diminishing, no pun intended, of Finn Balor as a man and as a talent.
Finn Balor with the severe side headlock applied to the Constable Baron Corbin, who has found himself in the good graces of Stephanie McMahon. Really runs the checks and balances on our general manager, Kurt Angle, for the commissioner.
When you have faced someone as many times as these two in the last couple of weeks have been in the ring together, it's all about preparation, game plan, and trying something different.
At this point, Balor's game plans work fairly well.
Elbow caught Balor in the jaw, but can you imagine what a Balor victory would do tonight to Baron Corbin? Talk about humiliation again.
Corbin's been incensed since Extreme Rules. I'm just sure it would get even worse for Finn Balor.
Well, for any great athlete here or anywhere else, confidence is a huge, huge thing. And when you knock that down, the ego can go with it.
And look at Balor fighting back with the forearms to the jaw of Constable Corbin. Balor with a missile drop kick. And Corbin knocked out of the ring.
Smart move by Corbin. Take a second to compose himself.
And Finn Balor, who loves to fly, loves to pick up the pace as he's looking to do here.
Now, smart move. Not letting.
Down goes Corbin.
Baron Corbin have that second to regain his composure.
And Balor's done a great job of keeping Corbin off balance since the opening bell rang. Finn Balor's done a great job of executing his game plan and controlling the pace of the matchup.
Well, you think about things from Finn Balor's point of view, it's got to be incredibly frustrating to week after week have Baron Corbin be relentless.
I agree with you to a point, Coach, but I also think Finn Balor relishes an opportunity like this to prove the David and Goliath story. He takes it personally that Corbin's so disrespectful and looks forward to proving the Constable wrong.
I don't quite understand where you say Corbin's been disrespectful, because I really haven't seen much of that. And here's Corbin now out to the apron of the ring.
You haven't seen Corbin be disrespectful like when he gave Finn his own locker room last week.
I meant Finn Balor. I'm sorry, I misunderstood what you were saying. As Corbin now is bounced off, well, went to bounce him off the turnbuckle and blocked.
Big right hand.
And Corbin on the clothesline. Drops Balor on the apron, and Corbin is taken over as this match continues. Constable Corbin up to that point. A whip into the corner, and Corbin now in control.
Baron Corbin possesses the sort of game-changing power that in the blink of an eye can totally change the complexion of a match. As we'll take another look here. Boom! Launching Balor spine first into the turnbuckle. Now the Constable just wrenching at the neck and shoulder of Finn Balor.
Yeah, Corey, when you have that game-changing type of power, to utilize it is one thing. To know how to take advantage of it and move forward is a completely different story. And Baron Corbin's doing a fantastic job of that.
Finn Balor looking to fight back in. You know, we've talked so much about the heart and resilience of this man, Finn Balor, the first ever Universal Champion. He says he got that work ethic from his father, who went from platform sweep to engineer in Ireland, started from the bottom and worked his way up. And Finn said, as a young child, I saw my dad work. I realized I had to work hard to get what I wanted if I wanted to chase a dream. It's not about money, fame, and success. It's about being here in WWE and performing on the grand stage.
Well, there's no question about it that every time Finn Balor comes out here, he understands that he's probably going to be the underdog, but he also understands that he can hang with anybody.
Look at the power of Corbin just ragdolling Finn Balor. On the contrary, gentlemen, Baron Corbin is all about money, fame, and success. Opportunity at whatever cost. And he's taking it out right now on Finn Balor.
And here is a man who's been successful at every level he's been at. He's a Golden Gloves boxing champion. He played professional football, a United States champion here in WWE, former Money in the Bank contract holder. Baron Corbin has accomplished a lot in his young career.
But would you agree that without the power, without Stephanie McMahon in his corner, that he would not be having the success that he has had the last couple of months?
Well, maybe at this juncture, I agree with you on that point, Coach. However, there's no doubt how talented Baron Corbin is. And now Balor sidestepping. Look at the quickness.
The big man.
Tremendous effort and a clothesline by Corbin. Cover on Balor. Near fall as Balor kicks out.
That is what separates Baron Corbin, is the quickness and the size.
Let's take a look at the incredible agility, sliding to the outside, and then wham! Nearly decapitates Balor with a clothesline. Almost put a nail in this one right there.
And Constable Corbin looks to continue to punish Finn Balor.
This is when Corbin's at his most dangerous, when he's got his composure, a few extra seconds to strategize, plan what he wants to do next, and pick his opponent apart.
I think at one point it was about winning. I think now, from the look on his face and how he dismantles his opponent, specifically Finn Balor, it's more about punishing than anything else.
And Corbin talks a lot about how his size gives him the distinct advantage in these matches against Balor. And Corey, prime example of that now.
Look at the torque on Balor's neck. Corbin using all of his body weight against the back of Finn's neck. Incredibly painful situation. Could take Finn out.
Yeah, when you get in a position like this, guys, with the weight differential and unable to really get to your feet, there's not much you can do unless you are able, like Finn is doing right here, to stand back up.
Balor doing his best to manipulate the fingers of Baron Corbin to break the Constable's grip.
Well-placed knee right to the abdomen. And drop kick by Balor.
Great counter.
Corbin driven out of the ring, and it allows Balor to regroup, buys himself some time here. As Corbin is stunned.
And Corbin might have gotten a little overconfident, looking to pick up the pace. That is Finn Balor's wheelhouse. Corbin needs to keep Finn.
Right hand.
Good night, Finn.
Corbin may be out cold, and he wasn't then. He may be now.
And we know
Spine first on the apron.
How serious those rights are. But I got to believe this, guys. We heard Roman Reigns say earlier tonight that he has gained respect for Bobby Lashley the last couple of weeks. You got to believe that on some level, deep down, Baron Corbin has gained some respect for Finn Balor. He has to.
He's got an odd way of showing it.
True.
Balor continuing to talk trash, and Corbin realizing he's in complete control here.
See the confident smirk momentarily on the face of Corbin.
Oh, Balor, though, smart move.
Single leg, double stomp.
Midsection. Balor right for the legs, brought the big man down and took advantage.
You can see unable to get back to his feet and may have only bought him a couple of seconds.
A valuable few seconds as they may be. Finn Balor needs to figure something out quick.
Chop to Corbin. That ringing throughout the American Airlines Arena in Miami, and another one.
Corbin once again just too powerful, but Balor with a quickness advantage.
But that quick enough. Oh, there's a step up enziguri, and it caught Corbin on the ear and drives him out of the ring.
Baron Corbin unstable at best on the outside. Finn Balor formulating his next move. Here we go.
Balor flies. Down goes Corbin. Finn Balor in control. Raw continues live. Is in control of this match with Finn Balor. Want to remind everyone that the Universal Champion Brock Lesnar is here live. The question is, will he grace us with his presence at some point this evening?
I got a question. Do you think Brock Lesnar is watching this match right now?
No, he's reading the magazine. We saw him reading earlier.
Brock Lesnar never watches this show. We established that earlier.
And look at Constable Corbin again, wrenching Finn Balor back down to the mat. This is classic big man style for Constable Corbin.
Brilliant strategy by Corbin, keeping Finn in close quarters. Once Finn picks up the pace, if he's able to, it benefits Balor greatly. But as long as Corbin can keep him close, it benefits the Constable.
Baron Corbin really started to come into his own, understanding his strengths, his weaknesses, pacing, everything.
Corbin's using all of his near 300 pounds to wear down Balor.
Well, and Coach, you made the point earlier. Confidence. That is what Corbin has now, especially since he's in charge thanks to Stephanie McMahon.
Well, Michael, he understands that everything...
Balor looked like he was going for the sling blade, and Corbin misses wildly with a right, looking for the choke slam. Baron Corbin hopes to put Balor away. Great kick. Balor rolls him up. Shoulders down, hooks the leg, and a kick out. Balor almost surprised Corbin again, and there's the sling blade.
See, this is when Finn Balor needs to pick up the pace.
That's what Balor's trying to do, but Baron Corbin on spaghetti legs in the corner. Can Balor capitalize?
This could be his moment right now. Balor met by Baron Corbin. Corbin, and a choke slam backbreaker. Hooks the leg of Balor. Is it enough? Balor showing the heart. Again kicking out.
You saw the little...
Look at this. Corbin relentless, just raining down rights. The heavy hands of the Constable put holes in heavy bags and happiness.
Yeah, well, you saw him shake his head like, what does it take to get the 1, 2, 3? And if nothing else, I'm going to go back to what I know, and that is heavy right hand.
It's almost like frustration is now setting in for Corbin. The loss at Extreme Rules a couple of weeks ago, and now this tough battle with Balor tonight.
I know for a fact the ego of Corbin would love to come out here and put Finn Balor away with ease. Reality is that's not going to happen ever with Finn.
Oh, look at... Oh! Face first goes Corbin. Great counter by Finn Balor.
Right back to his feet, though.
Yeah, but Balor quickly out to the apron. Inzaguri caught him right in the side of the face. And Corbin's in the drop zone. And Finn Balor could be looking for the victory here. Trying to head up to the top rope.
This is not where the Constable wants to be.
Corbin, though, back to his feet. Balor lands on his feet. Corbin caught him. The deep six to Balor. Is it enough to put him away? Hook on the leg. Kick out by Balor at 2.
Amazing that Finn Balor continues to kick out when it's looked like at least 2 or 3 times that this match would be over.
Take another look at this. Corbin creating velocity with the spin before driving Balor's spine into the center of the ring. The Constable less than a half a second away from victory.
There are no points for heart. There are no points for intestinal fortitude. But I'll give Finn Balor a lot of credit.
Now Finn is again trying to climb back into this match, dig down deep, everything he has. Corbin, big splash in the corner. And Corbin again, a splash to Balor.
Baron Corbin once again beginning to dominate. There's the agility.
And Balor with a drop kick through the second rope.
Yeah, that time Finn was ready.
And Corbin, I don't think, has any idea where he's at.
Well, he better figure it out quick, because here comes Finn.
Balor driving Corbin into the barricade.
The Constable's spine driven right into the unforgiving barricade. Balor looking to capitalize now.
Yeah, Finn's doing a great job of keeping the pace going. Now, can he finish?
Driving Corbin into the corner. Corbin, I don't, again, believe that has any idea where he is. And Finn Balor going out to the apron and perhaps going up to the top rope to look for the coup de grace to put Baron Corbin away.
Corbin out of the way just in time.
End of days.
What a counter.
That's it.
Corbin with the victory.
Here is your winner, Constable Baron Corbin.
Guys, Constable Corbin knows he was in a fight tonight.
I mentioned how important anticipation is inside and outside of the ring. Baron Corbin did a great job there of anticipating what Finn Balor was going to do and caught him perfectly.
Let's take another look back at some of this action. Balor was on a roll, delivering a brutal drop kick into the barricade. But just when Finn thought he had victory in his grasp, the Constable changed the plans.
The end of days delivered by the Constable. And Corbin with a big victory tonight over Finn Balor, much to the chagrin of members of the WWE Universe.
Yeah, this WWE Universe and these Finn Balor fans, they better understand it's something.
Extreme Rules.
I mean, this is unnecessary, I will say.
It wasn't enough to pick up the victory. Corbin wanted to continue to punish and torture Finn Balor.
Yeah, I was with Baron Corbin until he decided to come back into the ring. I don't agree with this.
Being the Constable comes with certain freedoms, which Corbin wasted no time exploiting.
Corbin feels like he is untouchable, and guess what? He just might be right.
What kind of phone it is? I don't care if you find me a BlackBerry. Get me a burner phone.
Yes, sir.
Excuse the rude interruption.
What is this about Brock Lesnar refusing to appear in front of a live audience tonight? He is under contractual obligation to appear. My client fulfilled his contractual obligation the moment he walked into this arena. Now, Mr. Angle, with all due respect, if you want more from Brock Lesnar, his locker room's right down the hallway. Go get more from Brock Lesnar. This is not my problem. This is your problem.
How about this, Mr. Heyman? This isn't my problem. It's your problem. You may be Brock Lesnar's advocate, but you're under contract with the WWE, a contract that I control. So if Brock Lesnar doesn't end up in that ring tonight, your contract is terminated. Say goodbye to the WWE. Really? You're serious? I'm dead serious.
Oh, I got a bad feeling Paul Heyman could become history tonight.
Well, speaking of history, it was made last week when the commissioner of Monday Night Raw, Stephanie McMahon, announced the first ever all-women's pay-per-view WWE Evolution with 30 million subscribers.
So making history just par for the course here on Monday night. And last week was absolutely no different. WWE Chairman Vince McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, and Triple H were all on hand to make an absolutely monumental announcement.
The entire locker room is on the stage here tonight as we are moments away from an historic announcement.
Nights like tonight happen because of all of you. Your dedication, blood, sweat, and tears make all of this possible. With that said, I'd like to ask all our women to please step forward on the stage.
It's a rare thing to be able to make history, to create moments and memories that some of us will remember for the rest of our lives.
For the first time ever, women will step foot inside Hell in a Cell.
The first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
First women's championship match in the history of the Middle East.
The first 30-woman Royal Rumble match.
But these moments, they don't just happen because of opportunity. They don't just happen because of incredible talent. They happen because you deem it worthy of being a part of what you love. You demanded more opportunities for the women in WWE, igniting a revolution and opening doors for women that some of them had only dreamed of. Because of all of you, we are able to stand here and make another first ever announcement. On October 28th, over 50 women, then, now, and forever, will participate in an event called Evolution. And that event will be the first ever all-women's pay-per-view.
Do whatever you put your minds to. There is no limit for women whatsoever, and we're just proving that every day.
We have busted our butts for a very long time. My heart just goes so warm because we have come such a long way.
Having had all these historical matches and now culminating in this, it's beyond a dream come true.
This is something that we never imagined possible, and I just can't wait for October 28th.
All right, Foxy, listen up. My best friend Mickie James was injured this week. So I handpicked you to take her place tonight in this match against Natalya. But now that overhyped rookie Ronda Rousey's out of detention, she's gonna be in Natty's corner tonight. Ugh. But you know what? I don't even want you to worry about that. Don't worry about Ronda, because I got Ronda. The champs got Ronda. I just want you to focus on Natty. And come on, Fox. You and I both know that you are one of the trailblazers of this women's division. Plus, with all this buzz over the first ever all-women's pay-per-view WWE Evolution, this is your moment, your opportunity, your chance to make even more history right now. Yes. So, Foxy, are you with me?
Come on, am I with you? Little Blitz. I'm gonna hurt Natalya so badly. I'm gonna make her cat say, "Eat out." You get it?
Alicia's different.
I think she's with it.
The following contest is a women's division match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
She's back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey is back on Monday Night Raw after being suspended by our general manager, Kurt Angle, last month. And tomorrow night, Ronda Rousey joins The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. I'm sure Ronda's going to talk all about her championship match against Alexa Bliss in 3 weeks at SummerSlam.
Yeah, well, you heard Alexa. She is now out of detention. And from the looks of things, Ronda Rousey could not be happier.
Natalya's in action against Alicia Fox. Ronda's in her corner live. Natalya set for action. The Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss, who faces Rousey in 3 weeks.
All hail the goddess.
Her opponent, accompanied by the Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss, from Ponte Beach, Florida, Alicia Fox.
Guys, I understand that Alexa Bliss is in a tough spot with Mickie James going down to injury, but if I were the goddess, I'd pick a little bit stronger backup.
Well, the goddess also looking forward to Barclays Center in Brooklyn, sold out in 3 weeks. SummerSlam streaming live on the WWE Network. Bliss defends the Raw Women's Championship against Ronda Rousey. And guys, let's not forget what happened when Nia Jax and Ronda Rousey were battling back in Money in the Bank for the Raw Women's Championship. The night that Alexa cashed in, Ronda believed that she had a chance to win that night before Alexa got involved.
I believe she was 3 to 5 seconds away from winning the Raw Women's Championship when Alexa Bliss decided to wear her out. And unlike Brock Lesnar, I do believe Ronda Rousey watches the show, and Alexa Bliss again called her an overhyped rookie.
Great athleticism on display by Natalya. Well, my earlier point, I don't mean to disparage Alicia Fox. I'm just saying we've seen what Ronda Rousey's capable of. She's out of her mind. I think Alexa Bliss would be better off calling, I don't know, Miami-Dade PD to come stand by her side.
Natalya and Alicia one-on-one in this match.
Well, I do know this, Corey, that 30 days not being able to compete.
Roll up by Natalya.
Down and a kick out at 2.
It must have felt like 30 months for Ronda Rousey.
In fact, it was a little longer than that, Coach. Remember, General Manager Kurt Angle had to tack on an extra week to the suspension after Ronda got involved a couple of weeks ago. Here's Fox, roll up, shoulders down, and a kick out. You're looking at two women who really are trailblazers in the women's division here in WWE.
Natalya looking for a sharpshooter, looking to put things away right now.
Fox trying to make it the bottom rope and does force the break.
You know, we saw Ronda Rousey's tweet, and you got to believe that if she gets prepared for SummerSlam, that she is leaning on all of the knowledge that Natalya has to get set for that big-time matchup with Alexa Bliss.
Oh, look at Alicia Fox defenders using the apron to her advantage, and now beating up Natalya outside the ring.
Awesome. some veteran instinct by Fox.
Yeah,
that is cagey. That is crafty.
Fox, a former champion. Natalya as well. Rousey looking to win her first championship at SummerSlam from the 5-time champion, Alexa Bliss. And here's Fox. Cover. Hooks the leg on Natalya and a kick out.
And while Alexa may be going a little bit over the line, calling Ronda an overhyped rookie, the fact remains, Ronda is a rookie. When it comes to WWE in-ring experience, Alexa Bliss has got miles more than Rousey.
She's only had 2 matches on television in her career. WrestleMania, Money in the Bank.
We do know that Alexa Bliss is one of the all-time greatest at getting under people's skin, and she has made it clear, and I think Ronda Rousey has made it clear that she has gotten under the skin of the Rowdy one.
And Alicia Fox looking to take out Natalya and dominating at this juncture in the matchup. Fox a bit strange. And now Fox was just mocking Ronda Rousey.
Probably not the wisest decision Fox has ever made.
You know, Alicia Fox is one person tonight who, you never want somebody to get
sometimes she's 2 people, Coach. Fox now with a submission applied to Natalya.
Almost a modified abdominal stretch here, Corey. As she's got the right arm of Natalya.
Get out of this, come on!
Trapped, you heard Ronda Rousey shouting words of encouragement to her training partner, her friend Natalya.
I think Rousey was telling Natalya to give up.
No, I don't believe so. Those words did not come out of her mouth. And now Fox using her long legs to wrap around the midsection of Natalya. Natalya in all kinds of trouble. Will she tap here to Alicia Fox?
Work on the abdomen of Natalya and the shoulder. Very effective, but Natalya able to overpower Fox.
And Fox again knocking Natalya down and back in control.
You know, I wonder if mentally Natalya was ready for Mickie James and then comes to the arena today and has to completely shift her focus to Alicia Fox. That might be an issue.
An entirely possible scenario, Coach, and I would give credit to Alexa Bliss for choosing a competitor that Natalya wasn't ready for.
She goes face first. And again, Natalya. She stumbled
lost
a bit,
her footing.
but still able.
Good recovery.
To take advantage of the basement drop kick to Fox.
Great adjustment, staying on her feet.
Again, remember, Natalya's had a knee issue over the past couple of months. Came into play there. Here's the cover. Kick out at 2.
Stay out of it! I seriously question how...
Fox!
Crossbody by Fox. This could be it.
Put her away. Hooks the leg and a kick out.
Well, Alexa Bliss is looking like she is concerned about her pick. Just step in for Mickie James, but it's real.
Northern Lights suplex by Fox and a kick out by Natalya.
Have you ever seen somebody smile while their head was upside down as they covered?
How smart this is. Why would you taunt Rousey?
Well, maybe Rousey will get...
there we go. Alexa Bliss took advantage.
There's your answer.
You're right, Coach. Boom! The big boot by Fox. Looking to put Natalya away, who is down for the count. Fox with the win. Cheap shot by Bliss.
Here's your winner, Alicia Fox.
And again, here we go. Through Ronda Rousey into the fight.
Someone call it.
Rousey is...
Ronda's not having it.
She's trying to get to Bliss. And she's got Bliss. Oh, no. Bliss is in trouble. Down goes the champion. Looking for the arm bar. And Alicia Fox comes to Bliss's aid.
Rousey was going to break the champion's arm.
And now Rousey.
Oh, no.
With Fox on her shoulders. Ronda Rousey. Down goes Fox.
Ronda just wrecked Alicia Fox.
Fox paid the price.
And look at the look on Bliss's face.
Get out of there, champ.
Alexa Bliss looks scared to death. Ronda Rousey in pursuit. Bliss on his tongue, trying to get over the barricade. And now Rousey's got Bliss where she wants her.
You remember what Ronda Rousey said? She goes, I'm going to come back.
And Fox behind.
You can't turn your back on Alicia Fox.
And Alicia Fox now driving Rousey into the barricade. And the numbers catching up to Rousey here tonight. And Fox continuing the assault. The best of the champion Bliss.
Fox, one of the most deceptively powerful women on the entire roster. Ronda Rousey finding out firsthand.
This is not the comeback
from suspension that Ronda Rousey thought she was going to have.
Ronda Rousey is hurt. Ronda Rousey is livid. Alicia Fox and Alexa Bliss proud of what they accomplished here tonight.
I got to say this. So far, the MVP of Monday Night Raw is Alicia Fox.
Ronda Rousey is seething, and that is exactly the way Alexa Bliss wants it to be.
Allow me just this one thought. A total reverse of concept. I think tonight, Brock Lesnar does go out to the ring. And I'll tell you why. First of all, think of all the t-shirts that will sell. It's just more money in your pocket. And the subscriptions that will drive to the WWE Network, which makes your appearance at SummerSlam even more valuable. And while you're out there, you can promote the fact that you are going to be a two-time undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world. Brock, what an opportunity. I was out there tonight. I felt the love. The affirmation for Brock Lesnar was overwhelming. If you go out there tonight, to the ring, even for just a few minutes, I'm telling you, Miami is going to give Brock Lesnar the conquering hero's welcome that only he deserves.
You have no idea how under my skin you are getting right now. I don't give a crap about the WWE Universe. In fact, I don't give a crap if I'm here right now, Paul. I'd much rather be at home on my couch in my house. Now, why don't you go do something like get me a steak, medium well, baked potato, steamed broccoli. Get out of here, please. Beat it.
Well, Coach, here's the problem for Paul Heyman. Brock Lesnar's not watching Monday Night Raw. We established that earlier on in the program. So he doesn't even realize that General Manager Kurt Angle gave an ultimatum to Paul Heyman.
And we are used to Brock Lesnar acting like that towards others, but Paul Heyman is his guy.
And remember, General Manager Angle told Heyman, Brock Lesnar better get out in the arena here tonight or else your contract will be terminated. As Paul Heyman is concerned about his career, there are two superstars who hope to be mainstays on Monday Night Raw for years to come. Seth Rollins, the architect, the Kingslayer, and Drew McIntyre, who's made a major impact since arriving on the scene here on Monday Night Raw. Rollins and McIntyre.
So tired of Alexa and Mickey, Alexa and Alicia, Alexa and whoever else she happens to be using at the moment. It's not okay. I'm back from suspension. I'm looking for a fight. Please don't make me wait for SummerSlam. I'm just going to get suspended again.
Okay. I understand. So let's make this official right now. Next week, you will go one-on-one against Alicia Fox in your first ever match on Monday Night Raw.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's great to be back.
Great to have you.
That's an exciting development. Ronda Rousey on Monday Night Raw. Is she going to be ready for Alicia Fox?
I like the fact that she wasted no time, went directly to Kurt Angle, and got what she wanted.
Ronda Rousey's first match on Raw comes your way live next week from Jacksonville, Florida.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Hello, I am Elias.
And I have one question for everybody here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias? Ladies and gentlemen, I have done it. I have dropped the greatest album of all time. I am changing people's lives. They're hearing my words. They're feeling my voice. And as to be expected, I beat out some of the top musicians in the world. I beat out Panic at the Disco. I beat out Post Malone. I even beat out Taylor Swift. Let me hear you say amen. Amen. And it is all because of one reason. It is what the music industry knows, and everyone here knows. It just so happens to be the title of my album. It is that WWE stands for. I said WWE stands for. Now the truth is, I could have beaten Drake. I could have went even higher on the charts. But I was interrupted by Bobby Lashley. I mean, I guess he must have been in a hurry to come out here, embarrass himself, and lose to Roman Reigns. Oh, Miami, don't act like you get it all of a sudden, okay? This is the same city that worships a garbage musician like Pitbull. I mean, this is the same city that worships a lowlife like The Rock. In fact, let me tell you something, The Rock wants no part of Elias, I can guarantee you that. And I wrote a song about the whole thing, so right now I need you all to silence your cell phones, hold your applause, and most importantly, shut your mouths.
Oh, not again. Is being interrupted by Bobby Lashley again.
And there is no question that this affects record sales, notoriety, popularity.
Well, listen, this is a big night for Elias.
Yes, it is.
Tonight, immediately following Monday Night Raw, streaming on the WWE Network, it's Walk with Elias, the documentary showing the world how Elias made his brand new album and how he played this great concert on Bourbon Street before WrestleMania. But yet again, Bobby Lashley interrupting the performance.
Okay, cut the music. I'm looking at you, cut the music. What do you think you are doing out here?
Well, Elias, first of all, I'm a big fan, and since I heard you say my name out there, I figured I'd come out here and get a front row seat and listen to whatever you have to say.
Is that right? Is that right? You're a big fan, huh? Well, no matter what you say, Bobby Lashley, I can see right through you. And you know what? I know you're not out here because you just want to walk with Elias, but you want to sing with Elias.
No, Elias, I fight, I don't sing.
That's exactly it. Bobby Lashley wants to sing with Elias. Do you people want to see Bobby Lashley sing with Elias? I tell you what, I don't normally do this, but for one night only, Bobby Lashley's going to sing with Elias. Now, I'm going to do this, okay? I'm going to keep it slow and simple, just like you, so you can keep up. Just Just come on in whenever you feel it. He rocks in the treetop all day long, rocking and a hopping and singing his song. All the little birdies on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet.
Rockin' Robin, tweet, 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 rockin' Robin. Tweet. All the little birdies love to hear the robin go tweet, 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 rockin' Robin.
Elias upset, I believe, with how, Lashley was doing.
From bad to worse.
I believe he thinks Lashley embarrassed his performance here tonight. Now Elias taking it out on Lashley.
Happening like that. Go ahead.
Well, now Lashley fighting back, and here comes Lashley.
Big right hands from the Dominator. There goes Elias.
If I'm not mistaken, did he tell Bobby Lashley, come in whenever you want?
Elias looking like, was it little Stevie Vince? That bandana on his head.
Well, Lashley was no Bruce, that's for sure.
Bobby Lashley did not appreciate Elias from behind, and the feeling is mutual, no doubt.
Yeah, but Lashley said it himself. He's not here to sing. Lashley's here to fight.
Constable Corbin, great job tonight. You wiped the smile off of Finn Balor's face. It was just perfect. Please, here you go. Whatever you need.
Thanks, but I already cooled down.
Of course, look, I've been meaning to tell you, since Braun Strowman terrorized my son a few weeks ago, you know, you're now my son's favorite wrestler. Yeah, he walks around the house in a little vest, a dress shirt. It's real cute, yeah. You know, finally a male authority figure that we can look up to and respect. It's very refreshing.
You know, that's what I'm here for. To inspire.
Anyways, speaking of authority, look, man, I gotta be honest, this Brock Lesnar situation, it's very concerning to me because to me, it's very obvious what Kurt Angle's trying to pull here. He's completely disrespecting Stephanie McMahon's authority because he's probably upset that she's giving me an opportunity at SummerSlam to win the Money in the Bank contract. You know, so now he's putting Brock Lesnar in this situation. If Brock goes out to the ring tonight, Braun could cash in the Money in the Bank contract before I ever have the chance to win it. You know, that's not fair. And surely, as Constable of Raw, there's something you can do about that. There's gotta be.
Yeah, look, I'll see what I can do, but Brock is Kurt's problem, and until you win at SummerSlam, that contract belongs to Braun.
It's obviously what Kevin Owens wasn't expecting.
Shanti! Look, Jinder, this isn't working, and I appreciate you coming out here and trying to help me, but you see, I have a mantra of my own. Get these hands. Get these hands. Get these hands.
And this wasn't what Jinder Mahal was expecting. The monster in the bank having no interest in the calming ways of Jinder Mahal.
I unfortunately think this is how Braun Strowman does find inner peace.
Oh, man.
Well, things certainly did not go as planned last week for Jinder Mahal, but coming up next, another chance at
after SmackDown on USA.
I watched it twice last week.
It was a record-setting.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 385 pounds, Mr. Monster in the Bank, Braun Strowman.
Well, guys, somehow Kevin Owens did it. He convinced Commissioner Stephanie McMahon last week to put Braun Strowman's Money in the Bank contract on the line at SummerSlam. It's Strowman versus Owens. If Braun Strowman loses in any capacity, Kevin Owens wins Braun's Money in the Bank contract. SummerSlam, of course, in 3 weeks, streaming live on the WWE Network.
Braun can lose by disqualification, by countout, by pinfall or submission. The Monster in the Bank may be no more after Brooklyn.
And we know how Kevin Owens loves to lay a plan, think about, and connive. We'll see what he has in store, but that's a huge opportunity and money, at SummerSlam.
There's no doubt Kevin Owens' plans came to fruition. It was brilliant. He manipulated his way into a position of power. That's what makes Kevin Owens so great.
I love this mantra.
Accompanied by Sunil Singh from Punjab, India, weighing 238 pounds, the modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal.
As Jinder Mahal looks to find his inner peace, I want to remind everyone what is in the briefcase that Braun Strowman brings to ringside every week. It is a contract that Braun can cash in anytime he wants for a Universal Championship opportunity.
Jinder Mahal, for the record, Michael Cole, has already found his inner peace. It's now Jinder's mission to help others find their inner peace. Look at Sunil Singh. Have you ever seen someone so at peace?
Come to think about it, Brock Lesnar is in the building tonight. Braun Strowman, if he so chooses, could cash that in tonight.
That was the point Kevin Owens made a bit earlier on. Fell on deaf ears with Constable Corbin. Nonetheless, here we go. Strowman, Mahal, one-on-one, live on Monday Night Raw.
Can't help others who aren't willing to accept your help.
We know that Brock is not watching the show, so he may not even be aware that Braun could cash that in tonight.
Indeed, great point. Now collar and elbow tie up. Oh, and there's the power of Strowman. Jinder Mahal, a former WWE champion, but a look of surprise in his eyes at the power of the Monster in the Bank.
Paul Heyman earlier tonight said the definition of insanity. I feel like Jinder Mahal trying to make Braun Strowman find his inner peace is that definition.
Kevin Owens.
Where did he come from?
Kevin Owens has Strowman's contract. He can't officially get his hands on that unless he wins at SummerSlam.
Well, Baron Corbin made that very, very clear.
Kevin Owens just taunting Strowman.
Wherever it was KO came from, I suggest he go back there because Strowman's not a happy man.
And Strowman now in pursuit of Kevin Owens. Owens with a handoff to Singh. Singh plowed over by Strowman.
That's the definition of the wrong place, wrong time.
And now Strowman in pursuit of Kevin Owens.
Not a wise decision, Kev.
Meanwhile, back in the ring, the officials count and he's hit 10.
The winner of this match as a result of a countout, Jinder Mahal.
Hey guys, if this happens at SummerSlam and Strowman is counted out at SummerSlam, Kevin Owens will get the Money in the Bank contract.
I think that Braun Strowman just realized that. He just realized that he gave away that match, and at some point he's going to realize he has to pay attention, or that opportunity, that contract is going to go bye-bye.
I think Jinder Mahal just realized it's better to celebrate in his locker room with some Nog Ciampa than stand in the ring around the angry Monster in the Bank any longer.
Well, will the crafty and wily Kevin Owens be able to pull something like this off in 3 weeks and get the contract for Money in the Bank from Braun Strowman?
He just saw it happen, Cole. Kevin Owens is going to have a brilliant plan from Brooklyn.
Strowman is angry.
He's not happy.
Strowman's not happy with himself.
Let's talk to you. I think, Stephanie, you know how this will look, right? Our fans on Raw are going to be very disappointed. Yes, I know you don't care. Yeah, I know you're just trying to protect the main event at SummerSlam. I get it. There has to be some other way. understand. Okay. Enjoy the rest of the show.
What exactly is Kurt Angle talking about? We'll find out later tonight. But before the Architect squares off in an Intercontinental Championship rematch with Dolph Ziggler at SummerSlam, they'll
No. We go the other way. That way? Sure, why not?
Yeah, look at you chumps. Look at y'all. I know y'all seeing what's going on out there because I've been running through this roster relentlessly. And I ain't hiding behind a keyboard. I'm here to call everybody out because Mojo Rawley is for real. Tyler Breeze doubted me and you saw what happened to him. No way Jose wanted to know where the Fiesta was at. I showed him where the Fiesta was at. I beat that man so bad, I relegated him back to catering. Which is exactly where I left this clown right here.
Very funny, Mojo. Very funny.
What a fantastic speech. Hey, since you're in the mood to talk tonight and none of these guys want to listen to you anyway, I got a question for you. You got a problem with me?
And what if I did? What are you gonna do about it, Bobby? Huh? You gonna catchphrase me into submission?
Pure chaos in the locker room. I appreciate it between Mojo and Rude.
It is brazen to stand there in front of the entire locker room and let them all have it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Titus O'Neil and Dana Brooke, Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews set for 101 action here tonight, live on Monday Night Raw from the American Airlines Arena in Miami, Florida. And tonight Raw is presented by Sonic. Try Sonic's American Classic, an all-American dog, or a chili cheese coney with tots for just $2.99. Hey, Titus O'Neil, we talk a lot about what he does for the community. Titus this weekend, his foundation along with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Florida Hospital are going to outfit 15,000 kids with school supplies, eyeglasses, and more as part of the back-to-school bash. Just some of the things that Titus and his foundation does for the community.
Yeah, really, really cool. He's so proud of it, and he should be. And we're proud of him.
Better put your pride on the shelf, Coach.
His opponent, accompanied by Razar, representing the Authors of Pain,
Earlier today, I approached these two and just wanted to have a conversation.
Well, Coach, earlier today, we actually had a conversation with the Authors of Pain, and they had a warning for the entire locker room, including Titus Worldwide.
As the Authors of Pain, it's important Titus Worldwide know last week they attempted to prolong the final chapter. You were graciously offered a chance to turn the page. Tonight, I will not be so courteous. Starting with you, Apollo. Your book will be slammed shut.
The 6'2", 250-pound Akam from Punjab, India.
That sounded very similar to what they said to me as well.
Oh, double leg from Akam right out of the gate. And this is not where Apollo wants to be.
It takes down Apollo Crews here. Apollo Crews, tremendous athlete, but maybe in over his head tonight against Akam. Oh, what a throw!
Akam, a world-class Olympic wrestler, as Apollo's figuring out painfully right now.
Yeah, Akam first began wrestling as a 5-year-old. Highly decorated amateur wrestler in both freestyle and Greco-Roman wrestling throughout high school. Competed actually in the freestyle wrestling team for the Canadian national team.
The more I think about it, I'm wondering if Titus and Apollo really thought that the Authors of Pain would take their advice, their invitation, and utilize it.
And here we go. Akam now with Apollo Crews in control, middle of the ring. Akam trying to wear down Crews, who creates some separation. And look at the power of Akam. However, Crews caught him with a big kick.
Apollo's obviously got the speed advantage. Big boot right on the ear of Akam. Crews starting to build some momentum.
Down goes Akam. And a kick out by Crews. Get up, man! Tremendous potential for this young man from Titus Worldwide with a step-up enziguri.
Absolutely right. Apollo always only
Standing moonsault. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Is it enough? Oh, and a kick out by Akam.
Always adds a little steak to the sizzle. Or sizzle to the steak.
Thank you. Try. Apollo now looking to add a W to the win column, but Akam just too powerful.
And here's Crews. Oh, and Akam goes shoulder first into the turnbuckle. Crews rolls him up, shoulders down. Big win for Crews and Titus Worldwide.
Here's your winner, Apollo Crews.
That is not going to sit well with the authors of pain. Not by a long shot.
Apollo Crews with a major victory tonight over Akam in this one-on-one matchup live on Monday Night Raw as Titus Worldwide celebrates. Now there is Drew McIntyre. He said his arrival back on Monday Night Raw was a wake-up call and a reality check as he teams with the Intercontinental Champion Dolph Ziggler. But tonight, McIntyre is in one-on-one action.
In a match presented by Sonic. Try Sonic's American Classic, an All-American Dog, or a chili cheese coney with tots for just $2.99. Before SummerSlam, Seth Rollins attempts to get past the Scottish Terminator, Drew McIntyre, live next.
Raw, the baddest woman on the planet. Her first ever match on Raw, live from Jacksonville, Florida, against Alicia Fox. Boys, I said the word of the night was anticipation. I guarantee you the next 7 days, the anticipation for that is only going to grow to fever pitches.
I anticipate a great matchup here tonight because here comes the King Slayer.
Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Davenport, Iowa, weighing 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins had this to say to Dolph Ziggler. This is it, kid. This is your last chance, and this is the only way to glory through me at SummerSlam. And it takes place in 3 weeks, streaming live on the WWE Network. Seth Rollins looks to win back the Intercontinental Championship when he goes one-on-one with Dolph Ziggler.
Seth Rollins 2018 has been at a fever pitch the entire time. One slip-up in the open challenge, and Ziggler capitalized, taking what Rollins prized so dearly. It could all change in SummerSlam.
This alignment between Ziggler and McIntyre has paid off for Dolph Ziggler. The reason he is Intercontinental Champion today is because of Drew McIntyre. And then earlier this month, McIntyre beat Seth Rollins here on Monday Night Raw. It allowed him to be involved in part in the match at Extreme Rules, the Iron Man match that went to sudden death. And a McIntyre involvement allowed Dolph Ziggler to keep the championship.
Drew McIntyre said phase 1 is now complete. Dolph Ziggler is the Intercontinental Champion, and Phase 2 has begun, which will not end until Drew McIntyre captures the Universal Championship.
Whoever Drew McIntyre talks to, speaks to, runs into, he will tell you that it is all about him now. Phase 1 in the books with Dolph. And when you look at Drew McIntyre and how good he has become, how dominant he has become, I can't help but believe it.
And ladies and gentlemen, this matchup is presented by Sonic. Try Sonic's American Classic, an all-American dog or a chili cheese coney with tots for just $2.99. Matchup underway. McIntyre backs Rollins into the corner and now unloads on Seth Rollins. You know, Corey, you often refer to Drew McIntyre as Terminator, would like to wish a very happy birthday to the original Terminator, the Hall of Famer, Arnold Schwarzenegger, the WWE Hall of Famer, his birthday today. Oh, and there is Seth Rollins with a chop to McIntyre.
Rollins is going to have to use his speed advantage over McIntyre, but even with Rollins, it's not that much. The hybrid athlete McIntyre is...
Oh my God! McIntyre, what a suplex! And Rollins just rolls wisely to the bottom rope to try to get out of harm's way, but Seth is hurt.
That's why McIntyre likes to refer to himself as a hybrid athlete, a deadly combination of speed, power, accuracy.
Speaking of combination, I dare you two to find me a combination of two guys, two superstars.
Look out! Suicide dive! Nope. McIntyre caught Rollins and spine first into the barricade.
Drew saw him coming.
Modified spine buster by McIntyre.
Oh, no.
And Seth. No! They have the exposed steel. The steel. Oh my God! Into the throat of Rollins. McIntyre looking to terminate Rollins tonight as this match continues. We're back live on Monday Night Raw. Drew McIntyre one-on-one with Seth Rollins here tonight. Intercontinental Champion Dolph Ziggler at ringside. Rollins drives McIntyre off the apron yet again, and Seth Rollins looking to build some momentum in this matchup. Here comes Rollins. This time the suicide dive works, driving McIntyre into the barricade.
Rollins isn't done yet.
And a second time, McIntyre is down.
Rollins almost launched McIntyre into the WWE Universe. The Kingslayer is fired up. What is Rollins thinking about now? Retribution. Moments ago, McIntyre drove Rollins into the exposed steel of the ring.
And now it's Rollins using the steel of the ring, driving McIntyre shoulder first. Rollins, who in 3 weeks has a date with Ziggler at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental Championship.
You can see the Seth is still holding that neck from being rammed into the under part of the ring.
And look at now, Seth Rollins trying to get Drew McIntyre off his feet. McIntyre, though, reversed one-time knee to the side of the face, and now Drew McIntyre, Rollins, into the incredible. A counter by Rollins. Is it enough to put McIntyre away? And a kick out at 2.
I don't think he had his shoulders down, however.
Ziggler realizing it was close. Rollins almost putting Drew McIntyre away.
I talked to Drew McIntyre earlier today, and he said, don't get me wrong. McIntyre and Ziggler have a great deal of respect for Seth Rollins. They came to WWE to eliminate complacency, and Seth Rollins is the pinnacle of what a superstar should be. Unfortunately, Seth Rollins is in McIntyre's spot.
We are seeing Seth Rollins dig way deep into the box of tricks in his repertoire, because he understands in order to beat a Drew McIntyre, he's going to need every single one.
And Rollins has been in the ring with McIntyre before, and looking, kick right to the midsection. Rollins perhaps looking, look at this guy, Buster. He caught him. McIntyre, cover. Is it enough here? And Rollins stays in it at 2. Man, Seth Rollins, what an incredible competitor. Cannot measure the heart in this man. What Rollins has accomplished in his career, and he still wants to accomplish much more, including winning the Intercontinental Championship again. He was so proud to hold the prestigious championship.
Michael, to your point, he shows up every single Monday night. That's his nickname, but let's be honest. It's about the big nights. It's like a big-time golfer. It's about the majors 4 times a year.
And look at Rollins. Went for the step-up enziguri. McIntyre, though, from behind. Look at the power of McIntyre. Rollins trying to fight out. It sends McIntyre flying.
You ever see that happen on a golf course, Coach?
And Rollins with a kick to the face. McIntyre McIntyre's still standing. This time McIntyre's down.
McIntyre's bravado could have cost him there, but Rollins, what's he have left in the tank?
All right, what's he going to do in order to beat Drew McIntyre? It's one thing to get him down. To keep him down for 3, that's a different story.
Well, Rollins realizes it was McIntyre.
Oh, and he's right up.
McIntyre, the reason that he's no longer Intercontinental Champion today. Rollins has not forgotten that.
Seth Rollins all too familiar with those concrete fists of Drew McIntyre and a knife-edge chop. Rollins in a bad situation up top.
And now McIntyre up to the second rope, and he's looking to take out Rollins here. What is McIntyre looking for up top now?
A home run. The end of the game.
It's amazing how comfortable Drew McIntyre is up there.
McIntyre noise to Seth Rollins. McIntyre into the
gotta be it.
Hooks the inside leg of Rollins, and Rollins stays in it.
How?
And again, this is one of the reasons as we take another look at the impact here.